track, and they're able to exceed. We're going to see a safety car.
Yes.
They are.
So safety car is out. I wonder if it is for those possibly protruding bolts. So that
16.5 minutes to go.
It's not good news for Makovic. It's very good news for Peter Dumbreck with his fresh tyres. As we see Benjamin Laumberger, he was in the pits. Very sensibly, the safety car eased off and allowed Laumberger to overtake. Good work there from the safety car. This is going to bunch everyone in. Is this going to bring the two Aston Martins into play? They have been lapping a little bit quicker. Well, I can't see it now because their last lap was under the safety car.
Yeah, but you see, the third place car, where's the fourth place car? They're both doing their personal best, but there's a substantial gap between those cars, some almost 6 seconds. No, it's actually more than that. It's about 12 seconds, the gap between third and fourth, as we see lots of lovely little pirouettes, and there indeed is the missing, and just trying to work out where that is. That's on the exit of 7 as you go into 8, so it's not actually in turn 8, it's on the exit of 7. That was pointed out to us during, again, the driver's briefing. So what they're going to try and do is either replace it or make sure that all remaining little humps or bumps, as you prefer to call them, are secure and safe for the remaining 15 minutes or so of the race.
It's an interesting layout of that one because they've got that little curve in where it doesn't really do anything. You know, it's not a corner, it's nothing like that. You can see the bolts sticking up now.
It's the bolts from the bit that's missing that are sticking up, and the little bit of rumble strip that is now gone. There are 4 bolts that are stuck up in the air. Now, whether they hammer them into the ground or whether they try to cut them off will be worth watching.
Absolutely, but that little kink on the exit of turn 7 is only there so the track looks like a horse from above, because it's the horse's head. There's no need to have that kink there for racing terms. So there we go then. Here comes the van. And have they got new ones, or what are they going to do?
I think they're going to try and cut the bolts. I don't think they're going to try and do anything else. I don't know what they could do. So they got air equipment, I think, to do something. There we are.
So, Lucas Luhr was a very busy man earlier on. Michael Crum has now taken over that car, but let's hear from Lucas Luhr.
Lucas, it was a disappointing pit stop. Can you tell us what happened?
I don't know what happened. It was slow. We had it yesterday already. We lost about 10 seconds. And today we were really, in a good position regarding we have 60 kilos in the car, so points would be easily possible. But you cannot score points if the pit stops are not right. And we were 8. Dropped back down to 15s. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, he's having his voice. There we see they've had an actual ground ride. Now you've got the guy with the mallet hammering it into the ground, and hopefully he might want to countersink some of those to make sure they're below the level of the ground, rather than have them still have the interference from the wheel of a car, because when a racing wheel and tyre goes over anything, it puts enormous loads. Good work by the circuit and the corner workers well, in fact, not even corner workers, they are some of the engineers, to get that job done, make sure there's no bits of the bolt that were cut away. Some of them were cut away with a grinder, and so a lot of work done in a short space of time, and hopefully with 13.5 minutes remaining, the safety car can be withdrawn in the next lap or so.
So this is the view back from our leader, Fred Makovic, out there front. He's going to be very, very frustrated because, as we heard from Max